Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and this is part 2 of our video series on how to do Soutache bead embroidery. And in this series, we're going through the basic Soutache steps, which are required to make this earring here. And we are in stage 2, which we're going to be creating a two-sided join. So we already created this much work in the first video, and you can find it on beadaholique.com if you did not watch it already. And now what we need to do is we need to join the two sides together. You can see they're separate at this point. We also are going to end up closing the little gaps that we have between our bead and the inner layer of our Soutache ribbon. And then we're going to connect an anchor so that then we can start to make other flourishes as seen here in the example. So your thread should already be attached to your needle. You're using the same length of thread that you started with. We haven't tied a knot and we haven't cut anything. And your thread should be exiting the bottom of your bead. So what we're going to do is we're going to, on the left-hand side, separate out our Soutache cords. So what we want to do is just take our needle and put it through the center core of that first Soutache ribbon on the inside. Actually, I want to do that a little closer up to the bead itself. There we go. We're just going through the one on the left. Now go ahead, take your needle, go back through that same ribbon, pass below your bead, and go through just the one Soutache cord on the right side. We want to try to be as much in the center of that Soutache cord as possible. There we go. Pull it through. Okay, retrace your step again. Go back through. And this time, go through your entire stack. And come out on the outside in the center. You can see at this point I am pinching these together a little bit. Okay, well now what we need to do is we need to connect the other ends. So I'm going to pinch this together so they're all nice and even. I'm going to take my needle and I want to go through again all of them. So I'm going to come out the other side like so. Don't want my thread to knot. There we go. Pull tight. And we're going to do that one more time just to make sure we are nice and secure. All the way through all of them. And we're coming out on the left-hand side. And there we have just created a two-sided join. We got rid of the gaps, which were up there by our bead. And now what you can see is when we separate this, it's anchored there in the middle. So we are ready now to add some beads to each side, and we'll do that in our next video segment.